morning to you, baby. I will show me free beer and yame and show. Send us waji bread, a shame, a Kia Italy TV. So let me for and then a year, a few Pokuaa and beer, and what dear to dra. Utimuses, some a blow in mind, and if Honorable Kennedy, a popular Agyapong. It's in the message say, Obama Nasi, na ye disa and common na. And Sanono, Mammy, a very happy birthday, and Fanco, a very happy birthday, and Fanco, Emma David, Nana Adolfo, Miamini Abema, Agyapong, I adom every Afibako account you, and Bema 10 gram or kama be, I ordering for me and a chago I was screening sono. Yame and the Afibako can if you want, Mini, I don't know, any na near Casse, Yame and Shroud, now among and Qua. One day, any young Samia Confessano, and Sansu a womb from your siblings and your mom. You're sitting at me in shock, happy, blessed, and a glorious birthday, DNA. Right up here, Afia Pokuaa lady, Ken, or Hine Kwame, a compre Agyapong. Nay, send being in the Neobia a course so. A year NPP National Delegate Conference, no Arsenal. And on Afia Pokuaa watching them say it blows her mind. Pro na gene and tia such as one game grandpa on tia say a marketing strategy and what they call from the arrival beginning brand now wo a dear room now ye say no ye changing amount for to gunechi and near Congo and tia say now yet is no what is what they ever I want some if you Pokuaa aka now and some near Kwakotino you must also to be about the conference the course so nipa bi o ma dwen chire bi a wo mo chire mu a na wo mu ni say bogos ebi mu nso chiri mu a na eye ye baba ko tie ni na bomodin so be subscribe ya like na wodi wadwen chiri so agu ase o subscribe ya bomodin subscribe na beka abusie ko no na face no press the bell notification icon no eno na ebe boa amwa beka abusie ko no ehu eye pa out one Geo Hospital Limited Prudence Cakes and Catering Services and our face so a year weekend drive I mean DNA or no and work on a majumedi it's me question make cost so no matter how much ye pa you couldn't cook if you care lady any interview yeah
but it was also a platform for people to market themselves, which is where Agyapong nominate or more controversial issues by managing a mountain. But and Crawford so say oh most also were stuck in traffic for a long time. But it could also be said for his own political strategy, so he also needed to make the noise. To bring attention to the fact that chale mo ama ye kumio because you see say no party na dia tum so mbeye sa bottom top up approach o said and the top down approach no mo kika no ye a candidate first and say about regional constituency any one election police station elections on that system no favors Bawumia because it is the same set of delegates and no mo to abama Bawumia wini ye no enti Agyapong now has to do double work. So that the same delegates who gave majority of his vote to Bawumia now, he can market to them that, oh, Bawumiano, na ye nanado nene supporting no chinchim nensana momoto man intino mun change margin. And I think that's all part of the strategy in Agyapong and call for no mano demono. Obianim se Agyapong or you be a wire farms or farms when you chrome ho. Ah, ye ban so be a wabwa grassroots for or you loved by grassroots for Agyapong. But Agyapong weakness back on within MPP and outside. Number one, yes, our delegate system no. Say MPP for answer no more use the same delegate system here. Oh, na yes, on to presidential answer. Omako to constituency, regional, a police station, and they be against Agyapong. Because the same delegate crop majority of them like Bawumia because that's the results that we got the other time. And your current resources are Agyapong is resource, Bawumia see a resource. What they want Bawumia benya upper hand. Because BN said the Agyapong tell a resourceful, say influencer, the whole central region MPP. Second Agyapong say, Obetimi MPP for we need the entire asking votes ni Obetimi. I know what Agyapong has done in the past. But say a great clear me don't want advice ni Bima Dr. Brandon Champwe. Agyapong he's been there, done that, he's delivered. Our farms, our a year friend saying fruit our rice farms. These are the things that what's a Agyapong PR team no must start projecting to the delegates. In fact, delegates want to be man start employing them here and there. Employ them here and there. Ne push you. You see, and another man Agyapong that upper hand. So far, Agyapong is doing well in terms of say, kasa on responded. I was saying the team also find a way And the team is doing well. Now, even if team no crack asa, kokwatenom ne ade, and the kato no Canada Japan on kato, because part the team ni weak point say, okokasa bebre hona open it for ni benyano no. So they've made him start take a step back, which is a good thing for Canada Japan. It's a good thing for him. And more of that for Canada Japan. So on fire a hono more, no pushing on market himself more, on pushes so bet me and yama bebuano na nidi. And a lot of the young people already don't penasem because Canada Japan to jegu. And if President Mahama ni team no make any mistake, those ones are back to the benefit of Canada Japan. But again, you need about a year or two. And sana. But the national executives for most of them are seeking re-election. We say could money the person almost baby na ye to abama omo. Say almost saying yeah. A Canada Japan must find a way. Even national executive elections, the crown, he will warm himself up to those people. He will warm himself up to those people. So, Mama, 3 names in NDC. And so far, before the anymore, we declare first Dr. Baumia, Kennedy Japan, Alan away, you know, where free mo, Dr. Duchum, Dr. Brian Champon, Kwabene Japan, we are not too sure. As a Kwabene Japan, you're beko. But Ogusu, maybe I suspect that Kwabene Japan will team up with Brian Champon. Or Kwabene Japan may team up with Obi to say a Dr. Baumia, whichever way, ever work it. Because one of the most experienced people in the MPP, say, Nanado, or sabotage Kwabene Japan kakra, because one of the people who deserves accolades, who deserves praise in MPP, Kwabene Japan. You can't be away paying the dues, or be our bre, or be our year, do my Kwabene Japan can no two ways about it. From Kufuor time. I know your communication fast and anado. And you so Kwabene Japan can never be one of my air throw can wanna be mukege. Kwabene Japan solid guy. But because of my man position, they are no man as a sabotage no course unity no. He's not only resources a beboa. Sanka Kwabene Japan was a Canada Japan sponsors, Brian Champon sponsors, and I said Dr. Baumia sponsors Libya Brian Kwabene Japan he should lead the party. He has more experience. In fact, Kwabene Japan once and Dr. Baumia Munyaba. And it will serve on Dr. Baumia if he can add Kwabene Japan to his team. If he can add other people. I don't know whether Obesan the Dr. Matthew Poku Pempe Ako, but on one year Matthew Poku Pempe doc went to me and shine said also to me because see, we candidate and yes, how we candidate no way. Also, then shut them. In fact, before crab, you must groom the person. You must let the person know a strategy. Again, and also bet to me I sabotage because sometimes we'll be betting me you I not sabotage you. But who know if also Nipa was supporting me, Nipa were yade or prep to a gym. That's what they did to Napo. That's what they did to Napo. Sen komu bua Napo grooming no chen and can we and yes say and can upon to me kotosa trap public relations trap because some of the trap now about Napokotom these were all avoidable traps. Oh munkromano and yet by force or beka or big they push you away. Fire say Mobia was also a guy also so fire Mobia was also fire MPP NDC for no. I will fire and I will fire. You will fire no direction. Oh, fire now, fire no wrong direction. A baby wobble. And a bit of it was also sabotaged. Napon. So I don't know whether Baumia then Baumia Fanamba, another good alternative. Kwabene Japan say Kwabene Japan so incorporate the now or person Kokra. Baumia can lobby Kwabene Japan Semenko. Na be me running mate. And the MPP for a general secretary. Kodiaka say 2028 Ghana for Hiamo. Ghana 40 and MPP Mra. Ghana Force one rescue omono. You cannot come just like that. You have to look at all these dynamics and why NDC de neighbor, why NPP de neighbor, how resourceful is the person, how strategic is the person, and yes sir, ubekano wano gwa ye pesi eba wasombeshi.
So obi need ya metia a creative conflict, and that is why we have some scaffolds there at the gate.
Okay.
And I felt to say obiana that is fair in leadership. Obia why an intention clear. So a person contest, and because I said the same way treaty Baumiani, you treaty signing panosa. Now I felt to be a supporter say, okay, minipa, brand meaning say minipano contested. Can minister ni panako contested, a duchu minister ni panako contested. Nipa 4 at least, or my diploma in change some contested. Yamo minina so mansa, make the spirit of conference because group success is not individual success.
Okay.
Now, have a small mansa because unity no munina bekan wasem. And if manonsi and other manosi baby, as I make an year muna mepe.
So, and necessarily rule, no, but
rule, no, but involve unity. Political party, no, or you also be at the General come on. One creative division, you know, because one whom no creative division and kabum yet. But so Obia Fele say, okay, Nipa 4 at least, no medical intention. And then I get fair, say, Brian, Agyapong, Agyapong, and Dr. Baumia. Room together, arranging is make sure we send a leadership idea. Now for me, so man sat, no more pajamas, I said, Yakabum and a idea united. Segna best send it to Omunity for no, a bebwa party no, since send one year no, and or power fat, Yamicano, or palm fat, or permanent fat.
Okay,
but very rare and a better.
Mamma's out here 2028, no, say, what you are saying, no
2028, no, is dicey. What MPP is doing now, Nameka say, because all over non-crophobia as prayer concern, na party ninti no division no cracks na ye can was no was 2028. Until you do the right thing, you see life and it's a school. Na yachra say this is the right thing to do, this is the wrong thing. Life will continue to push you around until you pick something from the ground, anything be you fall on the ground. So when you idea and free a form na what on a best continue. And that is the danger of MPP losing again in 2028 because they have not learned. They have not learned. So what now will say, oh, yeah, say Obian Kasa, Ghana for youngrophobia. So was why because Bibi a Kosokama. Free sooner when I'll be with the same microphone as some become watching. I bet your mama because Ghana for whom you're there. Omuntimin Kasa, your education, you're training for how to ask questions. How to speak to authority, your orientation, Tessa, and you know, who your penia, and now ya then ya, and Crawford, what children on Beccasso and Quay, but you share when you pump Cronobus will be our question, will be in Cassa.
But what about say, or see, or more ground that delegates Nagasach almost say, or pet the way our delegate system they change to more expanded. And also, the expansion, feedback in Naka. The expansion, one of the issues was there. Even communication director Krano, young elected Nipakro, Mewa. It was one of the issues with yes, there were sweeping reforms at Newaho, and because issues address it. If you don't address all the issues, there are met needs. But Prof, can you address all issues though?
You can address all issues, but if you don't tackle unity, now you're in a settings. Senator Pokuaa Kana or set up stage. As if we are united, but we are not united. Now pay me deep. I want to be more. Because in Crawford will party no more. Party in your back for the hour. Until the first support will be the Yamasani pan preferential treatment. And then just send your own support. No, Yamanisa until my will be a fair ground. And then I make us a leadership as a Sen Kabaumia, Ken, Brian, a champion. And Dr. Duchu Nipa for Ninano, Yamonina, in a perimeter, no Munina Summons, a call round. Because Obia want to support us. No Munina will be HSA, Yakabum.
Although Obia official candidate to
only you my name, so almost Moko. And your mobile, your background will be a one of no Muye de Duomachi, Udulego will be a Banesisi.
Okay.
Niparak, I'm making intention. Until you treat Obia because Baumia Sabi. On paper now, no, he's not better than Agyapong, and I said Brené Champon, and I said Dr. Duchu. They are all Obia winning Abedia, and Obia declared intention said January, 7 months later, and Obia contested. So this is the biggest opportunity. I delegate to Obia Faban Yabeshiaomo.
Okay.
Obia fair opportunity. No Monkasa.
Okay.
On Monkasa we are. Ni Obia better man the Asabi Ashenibotum.
Okay. Well, Pastor Prof, would you say where your conference? They have Congress that is also coming up.
Yes.
Right.
The conference in Wales was an avenue to meet delegates. So obi oba hono ba hono your potential obi obeto aba nti opportunity say untimi nko ketikrache untimi nko likwemate untimi nko savannah sambre no wachia sankrofo no nti energizing base ni de se ne ho ka no wonso so ba na oba energizing base from crofo a no mo fi say woni dom na say so be say oba akra grounds dom a wo na wonso betimi asu enkrofo because politics ayana ya chade o university I say omo munya A ni B no omo nsheda enya politics omo munya D ni F no na omo ye politicians na ma remind them say by you say politicians was something unique omo persuasion skills don't mutimi persuade you obi set to abama me otimi to abama no because you can be a professor obi go home go school that but only never kwakot sande no obi wi nie yawo because our people skills how to convince people than who I won't in Diana and Calbet in the year, you know. It is as Susania, saw me identity in persuasion sake, you know. Necessary Comuma will be a fair chance.
Your problem, let me put out this issue about NDC or say, you don't get a prior camp. I have not seen that.
The former delegates near you, and your massive sound, NDC, a winning massive, and your man has a general switch to Mrs. San. This year, ma, a Biaman came on for fro, and switch me will be a album maybe. No more to a bar. Nanka Boa Ama. Now, the current thinking, no, Abua MPP for. As it is now, no, my worry for MPP for is the division will continue. And your bedroom revenue not can and Crawford and Trabama Baumian Crawford, even in the national elections.
Yeah.
So, because you will be on a ban and say, a year promise we are contesting your coin, and yeah, we need the Indian customers. But in NDC, there's something I like about NDC. Say a year promise we, you will be Luciano, you're question your back was say. Say, yes, some Chiniabako, and it's a will lose contest near coin, as a will lose ya, Jabibia, and then this is why the NDC idea said, once you are part of the party, no, you better be Mawaye. So, in NPP time, the problem was that most people were sidelined. Obu the MPP achieved for 8 years in your fear minimum Pokuaa. Before the say a MPP stronghold. Obi di na chidi na mo di nyina di na ni bibia. No nya a t-shirt and a so-called regular ni amano take away. Wanya hwe. Adwuma ye beji ni sika. Amba sika na ye je no. Ono ani party aje ni sika. Say ye man police and as military. Adwuma na wanya ni sika nso amba. Enti nyama sesa grounds no asesa. Some people antie no say say no be ba omia because or you popular say na me kan ye say wo ko ba bia be hu ba me t-shirt. The first obi show t-shirt na just obeto apama. Obu a t-shirt no gidi akofuom. Enti the reality on the ground and they say yes, but omia you popular but or you popular to what extent?
Okay.
Because NDC say na mahama okoso ogbo adwuma na okoso bonus a obi NDC de be ba no e easy so be winning 2028. That is what they have to be cautious of. Na say we still continue to be arrogant say oh ba omia na ni enyim no enti de ne be ko na mo antie grassroots na because form ho no na gro no wo. Na form ho so to me be sakasaka mo antie grassroots na fe obesa de ba omia ko na anye yie na say party no abregu and it seemed to be the path MPP is doing now.
Well, I now wanted you to respond to it because one in our professor the mom said, it's not just about popularity, it's about conversion. You need to convert people. The fact that we are popular, not just say me because of course, yeah, then your prof about me are popular, but still we need 2024. I want to hear what you say about network. No, I hear you. Mr. Jerry, who Canada Agyapong camp? Do you see the Prof Kenyana?
Oh, Afia, if Prof Kenya Baku Kre no ame yefri. Because asam no kre yen to said. MPP ye niema bia Afia yanhwe ya in next 10 years to come. Yanhwe ya fairness informa will end up being like CPP. And this is very serious. Because the way I hear to treat niema no. You can clearly tell say there's no leadership. I had been papa Nanka such an event a year by year. Mu MPP crowd the mono ya my lucky mu was sitting former sitting presidents that they are alive. Yes, say we are penny in fear. Only penny will fear and I can't say. NDC they don't have any former president or TSU. Jerry John JJ Cock at a meal. We are lucky enough to have President Kufuor alive. Lucky enough to have President Akufo-Addo alive. It is a BBC such a serious event. Say that is 124 million way. 80 million manu catch them. The moon t-shirt there. I can right away, crap. We shouldn't even give an excuse. But me, me sure say President Kufuor, I'm not there. But from my experience, how I see things, I don't think that President Kufuor can promote here. And I say it one country. Because of the past video I bought out and not President Kufuor complaining, he's being sidelined. Afia, Minia Awa Mohammed Bichiano. Now, Meka Simbia Treno, as a politician, our Ghana, Yeshamuni Kosunina. They were almost killed near any the machination, any tricks, beer, Omoye, we are not about radio, so it's not like that. It's in some Afia, I can guarantee, tell you, say, a move 80% or 70%, I don't agree with him.
And I said, I only one of my arrangements. He has spoken about some way and share, and also some way and share.
I'm funny for the controversy as arrangement.
And I'm only neck, oh, I want to say neck, and I'm only neck. Only general secretary on the managing party, no.
Okay, you were general secretary. You were party organizer. If you are where in the world, who sees so deep politics, and if one who's here such big event to say, not young for voting system, and near Moyedinipa voice, and a picky vote. Near business say, let me give a random top down approach. Everyone say yes. Such a big stadium. Now I'm can yes, no. Yeah, no problem.
Voice vote.
Voice.
I want to proper voting.
This is the most useless conference among whom I want to say it. Now your grandma as an organizer, I only hear yes. Maybe I mean so I only hear no. Who does this? I ain't find this same way. If you are making as a he doesn't even know what he is talking about. We are watching them from afar. And from what I've observed, Prof was saying, what transpired yesterday, Saturday, it was totally wrong. As a strong party, a huge opposition party like MPP, Muni electoral voting system, Muni to about a amendment, but you pick up voice from audience. If you are Nipano Timuno, what makes you think that delegates let to your delegates?
There be another checking and sign on more be a room.
There's a lot of people who even went ahead of time before they be called that.